Hello there, this is Critic, and I'm not reviewing anything today. What I am going to do is just do a quick unscripted my thoughts on the Transformers 1 trailer. Now, I know this is running a little bit late and it was released a while ago, but I'm off to go see the original G1 cartoon. They're doing the first 4 episodes in the cinema, and I'm greatly looking forward to it. But it did put me back in thought of the Transformers 1 trailer, which came out and was very juvenile, very Pixar, Marvel kind of level comedy, and I questioned at the time, why make it so kiddie? Why make it so juvenile and immature for little kids? And I was told at the time, Transformers is a little kids franchise and IP. At one level, that is correct. Obviously, the TV series that are coming out at the moment are aimed towards kids, and that's the primary audience that they're trying to attract. However, Transformers is also a franchise with a 40-year history. It's 40 years old this year. You're missing out on an awful lot of audience that have disposable income. And this is shown up by the fact that the screening that I'm going to tomorrow has actually been upgraded to a bigger screen, the premium screen rather than one of the smaller ones, showing that there is a demand for this nostalgia of the franchise. And I wonder why this film has set out this perspective of appealing to the very young, yet again, maybe alienating the older crowd. It's full of juvenile jokes and ha-ha humour and everything like that. And the really annoying thing is that this is obviously set in the early days. Like, it's a prequel to everything. Optimus Prime is not even Optimus Prime yet. He's Orion Pax. Megatron is not Megatron. In this, he's called D16, which, yeah, okay, whatever. But there is a comic book series, I believe it was called War for Cybertron. This dealt with the prequel days in a very good way. Orion Pax is like a young law enforcer, naive, idealistic. Megatron was a gladiator fighting in the arenas, and the Decepticons were poorly treated as a faction. It had some really cool ideas, and while I fully accept that some of that is too mature for the younger audience and might leave them cold, so I agree that that's not fully a great way to do things, I do feel there's a balance in between the gaudy, immature, silly style that Transformers 1 has and the gritty, grounded environment of War for Cybertron. I feel that was Bumblebee. In particular, the first 5 or so minutes of Bumblebee, which were by far the best part of that movie. What everybody wanted, you had computer generated G1 characters on screen. And I can't help but feel that had this new project, Transformers 1, gone with that kind of aesthetic and film choice, you can still put a little bit of comedy in there for the kids, no problem. One of the marks of a great film is one that both children and adults can enjoy. Things like Despicable Me, inherently based at a child audience, but there's plenty of adult stuff there as well. Obviously, the advantage of that being is it's new IP, there's no nostalgia to lean back on. So with the Transformers, I just feel that had they gone for this G1 first bit of Bumblebee approach, maybe make it a little bit more kiddie friendly, there's no need to go and do War for Cybertron and that kind of stuff, then you would have a legion of, well, my age people, some of which would have children, taking their children along, whereas it looks a lot like this is going to be the kiddie wants to go see the film, the adult goes begrudgingly and is bored or just won't take the child in the first place. So I just feel like this is a missed opportunity, and although this isn't a review by any means, I'd be interested to see what my listeners think. Is this a case of they've just seen the success of things like the Mario movie and, up until now, I suppose, the comedy of the Marvels, and it's just that generic Hollywood group think that thinks this will be a hit? Or, am I maybe correct and they are missing a massive opportunity for audience and revenue here by ignoring, largely, all the people who grew up with this franchise? Is the reruns of a 40-year-old cartoon all that we can hope for? Sound off down below. This is, as I say, it's completely unscripted, just my thoughts. yeah, just let me know what you think. I'll be back with another review soon. Cheers.